Hello and welcome to the OA Quick Step Study. This is day one, part one. My name is Pat and I am a compulsive eater and your chairperson for today's meeting. Please turn off all electronics. Would all who wish to please join me in a moment of silence followed by the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not mine, be done. So as I said, my name is Pat and I'm a compulsive eater. I live in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, and I've been in OA for 32 years now. I have almost 19 years of abstinence. When I was compulsively eating, I was utterly miserable. I binged for 4 hours every night. I felt fat, which meant that I felt gassy, bloated, my clothes were too tight. I felt disgusted with myself. I felt deeply, deeply ashamed of being so out of control with food. I was utterly miserable. I wanted to stop and I couldn't stop. I just couldn't. I was completely powerless. After I joined OA, my weight has been normal. I both overate and underate when I was in the disease. So I am now 20 pounds down from my highest weight and 20 pounds up from my lowest weight. The biggest change has been in my mental health. I had serious mental health issues before I joined OA, and those got a lot better when I stopped eating compulsively. The reason I do these workshops is that I dreaded working the steps when I first joined OA. I was confused about how to do them. I avoided doing them. It took me 13 years to finally relapsed, and then I was willing to get a sponsor and work the steps thoroughly, 1 to 12. I developed this workshop because I also wanted to help others not do what I did. I wanted a quick, manageable format to work the steps so that you could get a taste of what it's like and not be so intimidated to eventually work all of the steps with a sponsor and more thoroughly. So today we are writing and sharing about steps 1, 2, and 3. I'm hoping that you read steps 1, 2, and 3 before watching this video. If not, don't worry, you can write about them anyway. Please download the documents you need for today at the following link. The handout starts with an explanation, followed by the schedule, then the writing suggestions, and ending with the big book excerpts. I will also post the writing suggestions, the writing questions on this video, and we'll write for 1/2 hour today. Could someone please read steps 1 to 3 aloud? You probably need to pause the video while that happens. Thank you for reading. Please look at the writing suggestions. I will also post the questions in the next slides. Please take these questions as suggestions and jumping off points. Feel free to make up your own question or write as your higher power directs. Please pick one question for step 1 and write on that for 10 minutes, then one question for step 2 and write on that for 10 minutes, and then write out a third step prayer or intention in your own words for the last 5 or 10 minutes. If there is any time left, pick any other question from any other step, or step 1, 2, or 3, and write on that. For step 1, if you've never written a history of your relationship with food, I recommend doing that. If you have more time, pick another question. If you are not a newcomer, you might also choose to do steps 1 to 12 on a different topic other than food. If you have any questions during the writing period, please ask someone in your group or call anyone in OA or your OA sponsor and see if they can help. You can also email me at pattyg123.0@gmail.com, but it may take a few days for me to get back to you. The next 2 slides show the step 1 questions. So here are 3 of the step 1 questions. Just pause this video for a bit and give people a chance to read it. Here are some more step 1 questions. Please pause this video and give everyone a chance to read it. And now keep the video paused while you take time to write for 10 minutes on step 1. Good. So now it's time to write on step 2. Pick one of these questions. Just pause the video again. Here are some more step 2 questions. Pause the video. And once you've picked a question, pause the video for 10 minutes and write on your step 2 question. Good. So now it's time to write on step 3. The step 3 writing suggestion is that you write out your 3rd step prayer or intention in your own words. If you're not spiritual, you write your intention instead of a prayer. For example, your intention could be, I promise to my deepest self that I will work all 12 steps with a sponsor. You might want to add within a reasonable time or within a year or whatever you want to say. Or just plain and simple, I promise to work them all. And I've included a copy of the Big Book 3rd step prayer that's suggested. And you can take that as a jumping off point as well. And here are some examples of other 3rd step prayers. Pause the video and have a look at this one. And here's another example of a simpler 3rd step prayer, a little closer to the original. Okay, go back to pause the video for 10 minutes and write out your 3rd step prayer or intention. If you have more time after writing out your 3rd step prayer or intention, here are some 3rd step questions that you might like to write about. Or pick a question from step 1 or 2. Pause the video. Great. Now you've written steps 1, 2, and 3. So that's it for this section. For the next remaining part of the day 1 step study, see the next video, OA Quick Step Study Day 1 Part 2. And thanks for watching this one.